What's up, YouTube? So, a little bit of a different video today. I haven't done something like this in many years. Last time I did this was when I did a video back on my channel about comparing the Whopper and the Impossible Whopper. That was forever ago. I decided to do this with Monster drinks, kind of on a whim. I was at the gas station and I saw these specific monsters. So, rather than do all the other flavors, I chose these two because if you look closely, they're actually the same monster. However, you'll notice immediately the cans look different. That's because, even though they're both Orange Dreamsicle Monster, this is an older version of the drink, and this is the new version of the drink, the new recipe. They're both still being sold regularly for the same price. However, they're discontinuing this one, and they're continuing to have this one as the replacement. From what I've read online, this one still has like the normal Monster flavor that you would have in the normal one that has no additional flavors to it at all, but has Orange Dreamsicle on top of it. This one has less of the original flavor of Monster and is leaning really heavily into the Orange Dreamsicle flavor. Side note, Orange Dreamsicle is one of my favorite flavor things ever. Looking at the back of the can, one of the main differences you'll see is the calories, right? The new one is 200 calories while the old one's 120. The reason that is I'm going to read the ingredients off of this one, right? Is nutrition facts, 200 calories per can, total fats 0, sodium 370 milligrams, carbohydrates 50 grams, total sugars 46, includes 46 added sugars, protein 0, riboflavin, vitamin B2, 3.3 milligrams, 250%. Niacin, B3, 40 milligrams. Vitamin B6, vitamin B12, 4 and 12. Respectively. And then the ingredients, this is the important part. Carbonated water, sugar, glucose, citric acid, taurine, sodium citrate, natural flavors, Panax ginseng flavor, la-carnitine, tartrate, potassium sorbate, preservative, caffeine, sodium, sucralose, blah blah blah, salt, yellow, blah blah blah, yellow 6, potassium hydrochloride, can't read that one, riboflavin, maltodextrin. Oh, that's way too long for me to read. But it's vitamin 12, vitamin B2, manufacturer, let's call, and then it has the normal Monster Energy blend. Now, if you notice, nowhere on the back of that can did I read high fructose corn syrup, and that's because it's over here on the side of on the back, but kind of on the side before you see the front, right beside the nutrition facts, is it tells you the Orange Dreamsicle, says taurine, la-carnitine, B vitamins, made with real sugar, no high fructose corn syrup. That's the main difference in the ingredients for this, right? Even though it says Monster Blend, this has more of the original Monster Blend. Has 80 less calories, effectively the same ingredients. However, it does contain high fructose corn syrup. And, you know, one of my favorite things about energy drinks is whether or not they kind of tell you a story. Monster likes to do that. This new one doesn't really have a story written on the side of it, but this one does. The old one, Reserve Orange Dreamsicle. No juice, tea, coffee, or any tweaks to the energy blend. Monster Reserve, the straight-up original Monster, is new amazing flavors. It is the ideal combo, the right ingredients, the right proposition, deliver the big bad buzz that only Monster can. Monster Reserve's the pack's powerful punch, has a smooth, easy-drinking, creamy orange sherbet flavor. Athletes, musicians, so forth, so forth. Sometimes there's more to it than just saying that it's a cool drink, but yeah. We're going to try the original first. I haven't had this version. I've had this one a lot recently. If you can look into the cup, it is orange, right? Yeah, that tastes like a straight orange dreamsicle. Now this top one says wickedly creamy. From what I've read online, this is supposed to lean more into the creaminess and less into the Monster Energy blend. I can still taste a little bit of the Monster Energy blend in this one. Let's give it a shot. Pour it in the glass, see what color comes out. All right, so it almost looks the same, but I think this one's slightly darker, just slightly. This one's creamier. It doesn't have as much of like the orange juice kind of flavor to it, but yep. But yeah, I know this was a weird video, a lot of talking, not a whole lot of what's it called, gaming or whatever. But me personally, I would probably buy this one more. If I find it more, although I know this is going to be the new one and that these are being discontinued. The reason I would buy this one slightly more than this one is as much as I love the new one, it is 80 more calories. However, if you're exercising throughout the day, 80 calories by itself doesn't make much of a difference. But if you're not exercising that day, maybe having 120 instead of 200 is nice. But nowadays, you can have a Monster that has 0 calories in it. Just go to the Zero Ultra. And I'll do those in future videos more than likely if y'all want. Like there's this one Grape Voodoo and then there's Grape Zero Ultra and they taste the same almost. So, but then again, I haven't tasted them side by side, so I couldn't really tell you that for sure. But if y'all like this comparison kind of thing, I'll do it with more. For those who are wondering about my health, yes, I'll drink both of these Monsters after the video. No, I won't be drinking them together in the same sitting. One will probably go back in my fridge. There is a lot of caffeine in these, 160 a piece. Granted, you can get away with drinking both of these and still have less caffeine than a single Bang or Rain or Bucked Up, but I don't need 300 milligrams of caffeine today. With that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Let me know what y'all think down below on what Monster flavors I should try, and I won't always stick with just 2. If anything, I can stick up to with like 3 or 4 different of the same kind of idea, as long as they're all like grape or all orange or all pink, or comparing all the pink Monsters, that kind of thing. Y'all let me know down below. Unleash the beast.